Wake the hell up, Jen! Come on! Open your eyes!
I got to my feet, feeling strangely light, empty, cold, not just on the outside, but through and through. I spotted 3 saddled horses nearby, huddling together to keep warm. What happened?
I got us out! That's what happened! Now get up! We need to move!
Where did you get the horses?
You want to look them in their mouths? Do it later. Now let's move. We can't stay in the snow. We need shelter.
You're right, let's go. Lynn was trying to sound brave, but I'd never seen her so scared. And this snow. Snow? In June? In New Mexico? The map is used to explore the world in the story of Hard West 2. You can visit many unusual locations and meet the individuals who live in them.
I always pictured hell as a whole lot warmer.
We've stumbled upon remnants of a camping site. The tents were ripped to shreds, the fire reduced to a pile of smoking embers. So that's where the horses came from.
I think you're right. Whoever camped here came a little too close to the ghost train's path. They're probably long gone now.
I shivered. Come on, let's keep moving. You can set up camp at any time. While at camp, you can chat with posse members to get to know them better. We set up camp and gathered round the fire. We could hear the wind howling around us like a heartbroken banshee. Even our horses huddled closer together. Lynn sat there alone, staring at the fire. I sat beside her. For some time, I was wrestling with myself. There was something deeply wrong with me. I could feel it. You saved my butt back there. Thank you. Lynn looked at me as if she knew, but how could she?
You don't look so good, Jen. Listen, I know you like to keep your cards close to your chest, but this thing Mammon did to you and Clive, it was serious. We need to talk about this.
That's my business, kid. Leave me alone.
You really are something else, Jen. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit. Look behind you, asshole. You're casting no shadow.
She stoked the fire, and the flames grew brighter for a moment. I turned to look behind me, and it took a moment before it hit me. She was right. There was nothing where my shadow should have been. As far as the fire was concerned, it was like I wasn't even
No
there.
one cares if you believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. It's not just you. I feel strange too. I still have a shadow, but it's looking damn ragged. Whatever Mammon did to us in the ghost train, he hurt all of us. But you and Kestrel, you got the worst of it. When it comes to shadows, you lost it all.
I was rendered speechless. Thanks for talking, Lynn.
Oh, what I want is a warm bath.
There's some more dialogue we could do, but we're gonna hit that later. A close encounter with the ghost train had left the shack in a shambles. Half of it was missing, and what remained was barely standing. Searching the ruins would be risky. There's gotta be something worthwhile around here. The things we found. Hunting trophies, dull skinning knives, rusty snares, suggested the hut had belonged to a hunter, but they were useless to us. After finding a whole half-eagle coin, we gave up and decided to abandon the hut to look for a better shelter.
We ain't really dressed for this.
The building offered little shelter, but we've managed to start a small fire. It was better than nothing. Suddenly we heard a muffled thump coming from a low mound sitting under a cockeyed cross, right beside the broken fence. The sky was dark, but the snow gave the night enough of a glow that we could see we're alone out there. We stood above the restless grave. Thump. 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 Lynn looked at me.
Jen, I want you to think very carefully about what you're about to do now.
It's fate, girl, come on. Would you even be able to sleep tonight if we didn't dig up whatever the hell this is? We just need to be careful.
I'd sleep perfectly well. I hate you, Jen Carter.
We searched the farm. Once we found a pair of shovels, we started digging. We were at it for half an hour or so when the thumping intensified. Then, just as we unearthed the lid of a crude pine coffin, it stopped.
Hello?
A pale fist punched a hole through the coffin's lid. Splinters flew around us, and the stench of a stale tomb billowed into the cold air. We recoiled, drew our guns, and leveled them at the hand.
What in tarnation?
More loud cracks and grunts broke the wintry silence, and soon a man rose from the grave, his skin pale and sickly, his clothes covered in dust.
Why am I here? What did you do?
The dead man hauled himself out of his grave. His mouth creaked open, and a dry cough produced a small cloud of dust. He raised a finger at us and spoke with a voice like a rusty nail scraping bone. I took a step back, giving Flynn some space.
You'd better watch where you're pointing that rotten finger. We helped you, jackass. We dug you up.
The undead thing grunted and trudged toward the house. We decided to follow. Inside, the stranger inspected every room, nook, and cranny. He grunted and coughed his way through the place, his methodical movements betraying a peculiar strength and purpose. He towered above us, and yet we still couldn't see his eyes when he finally turned toward us again.
Guns. I need guns.
You don't look so good, friend. What happened here?
One day, I just woke up in that pine box buried in my yard. At first I thought I'd been dreaming. I remembered this vision of a train of death, driven by the devil himself and chugging its way straight to hell. When he spotted me, he started to laugh. Laughed so hard, he woke me up.
Now I realized I was trapped. I started hitting on the coffin's lid, trying to break free. Didn't hurt none, being already dead. Wasn't afraid of dying. Just knew I needed to get free.
I don't know how long I was down there. An hour, a day, a week. The next thing I remember was the sounds of shovels, of you digging, and then I broke through.
All right, we could ask who are you, but he'll actually that's a line that will get repeated when we talk to him in camp, which we'll do later. What are you after?
I'm gonna get some guns. Gonna track down the devil who woke me up. Gonna get him good. Then I'm gonna lay me back down.
Revenant shrugged, dust spilled from his shoulders onto the floor.
Listen, we know that devil of yours, and he's one tough son of a bitch. Name's Mammon, and he's done us wrong too. If you're gunning for him, I reckon we should maybe ride together, at least for a few days.
You got yourself a deal. For now. Mister?
Jen Carter. This here's Flynn.
Whatever you say, kids. Call me Bill. Look, years ago, I stashed some equipment in an old hunting shack east of here. Let's wait out the blizzard. See if my stuff's still there.
Luckily, we got one more horse for you. Let's go. While exploring the game world, you'll often find side quests that can provide additional loot. So what are we poking around for here? Guns. Beneath the floorboards, I think. Plus some whiskey stashed in the cellar. And dynamite? Yes, tucked up under the roof.
That's a damn mess. Getting anything out of there without bringing it down on our heads would be one hell of a feat.
The girl's right. I'll grab the guns first. And then, any preferences? Dynamite always comes in handy. Grab us some of those sticks, Bill. While we stood safely outside the shack, our new undead pal went rummaging through the debris. The place creaked and moaned in protest. It wasn't going to hold up much longer. Just as Flynn predicted, the busted-down hut collapsed, burying Bill beneath piles of broken timber. We stood there and gaped at the ruins, shocked that we'd lost the old man so sudden like that. Just as I was opening my mouth to say a few words over his new grave, that tough son of a gun crawled up from the wreck like it was nothing. He handed us the loot with a scowl. God damn termites. Pretty slick, old man. I thought you were done for. Bill didn't say a word, just gave me a nod as we mounted up and rode off. You found loot for the very first time. Open the inventory menu by clicking this icon at the top right of the screen. You can assign the acquired loot to any character. Remember to experiment in different posse loadouts anytime you get something new. Alright, I don't know if it really matters, but we're going to go ahead and place the same type of weapon on each character. So for example, wait, that's the wrong one. So for example, Jen Carter in the tutorial or prologue, he had a rifle. Lynn had a shotgun. And I guess we'll just give this guy the duckfoot. There's also dynamite, which I don't know. I guess we'll just give it to her.
Cover your eyes. All this snow can blind you.
Whew, my lashes are freezing over.
Suddenly, we've stumbled upon a scene so gruesome, so irrational that even I cursed silently. Looking down, we could see a patch of blood-soaked snow surrounding a flimsy cross. Someone nailed a naked man to it, then left him to die in the cold. I got off my horse and took a step closer. Flynn didn't follow.
Be careful.
The man had been dead for days, left out in the weather. Animals had gotten to him, leaving behind only a scrawny skeletal shape with a mess of dry guts spilled between his legs. Ignoring the stench, I've kicked the snow and guts around the corpse in search for anything useful. I noticed something stuck in the corpse's chest cavity. Could it be playing cards? Suddenly, the corpse jerked up, twisted its neck, and snapped with its teeth at my face. I pulled back immediately. Friend of yours, Bill? The undead thing kept trashing about, hoping to attack us, with the nails and the ropes held tight. He's nothing like me. No memories, no free will. Only hunger. Probably revived when the ghost train passed nearby. Damn fool, said our own revenant, and took a gun and kept shooting until the undead's head was gone. Only then it stopped moving. Without the head, the undead was now less lively. Now it was a simple matter of courage. Go on, Bill. Get the cards. As he reached between the ribs, the headless corpse jerked, and I saw its sharp, broken bones jab his hand. At least he managed to get hold of the cards. Huh. Lively damn bugger. You've unlocked new cards. Open a cards menu by clicking its icon at the top right of the screen. By adding cards to a character's hand, you can improve their statistics. For example, select Jen and put the King of Diamonds in his hand to increase his luck.
I think I can see something.
As we came closer to the station, we saw a single train standing on a side track, and a sad, round man with his hands in his pockets standing on the wooden platform. You're new, huh? Got in right before the avalanche. What avalanche? The eastern pass is blocked. No trains, no road, nothing. We're trapped here in this damn valley. Know anything about what's happening in town? Damn, Richie's playing sheriff again. I heard they found them a wanted man, a native. They're gonna hang him today.
A native? Could it be Deer? Big guy wearing an army jacket?
Don't know. Never wanted to have anything to do with this. We're off. Adios.
Can you see anything?
General stores like this are the perfect place to pick up tools, weapons, camping equipment, and anything else one might need in their travels. As we entered the store, another customer stormed out, red-faced and cursing under his breath. Inside the store, as we stood face-to-face with the owner, it became abundantly clear why one might leave the establishment enraged. More scumbags with empty pockets. What do you want here? Let's trade.
Yeah, we're not buying any of that.
Your prices are outrageous.
I like my prices like I like my mountain, nice and steep. If you find them too high, feel free to take your business somewhere else.
This is the only store here?
Only one in the valley, so either pay up or get out. Damn, what the heck is this guy's problem, Jen?
Lynn was clearly losing her patience, but I silenced her with a gesture. Our business here was done. We left the store. The surgeon's office stood at the very outskirts of town. It smelled of alcohol and gangrene. We couldn't enter, though. The door sat closed shut. A note tacked to it read, "Closed indefinitely." We heard some ruckus back in town. Figured we should see what that's all about. We heard a loud voice coming from inside. Get lost! I told you people already. All business is closed until Richie's gone. Now scram before I shoot you. We'll be back. Come on, let's see what's going on in this town first. It's a small town, probably set up in the last decade or so. Rail tracks end at the station nearby the town. A hanging scaffolding has been built at the town square. The townsfolk are hardened by years of living at the very frontier of Hard West.
That's Deer. Shit. They beat him good.
We looked down at Boomtown from atop a hill. It was the modest place where the paint is still fresh. The rail tracks cut toward it through the snow. We heard a hubbub as we drew closer. The townsfolk have gathered in a small square to watch a lone, bloodied man standing in the gallows. It was Laughing Deer. We're breaking him out. These are our main objectives, so we can't really do anything besides them. That means we don't really pay too much to those rewards. Here are our side objectives, so we can optionally fail them, but of course I will try to complete this. So we're getting dynamite if we defeat all the enemies in the first round in the square. And if we get the equipment, we'll get a necklace. Okay.
That's enough. We'll be taking that gentleman with us now, thank you.
Look at what crawled out from under the snow, guys. Another lost soul in Boomtown.
Pleasure's all mine, Sheriff.
See, this friend of yours is wanted in at least 4 states for murdering some big, fat, and famous chief. Did you know about this?
I don't care. He's mine. Give him back now.
You heard that, jackass boys? Did that sound like a threat to you? It sure did sound like a threat to me.
Do we have time for this?
I'm asking you one last time.
Say pretty please.
Flynn?
On it, boss.
Witchcraft! Shoot 'em! Kill 'em all!
Each posse member has a unique skill. Jin can shoot bullets that pass through covering walls. Call this skill the Shadow Barrage.
Better watch and learn, kids. Get in the upper hand.
Lynn's Shadow Swap allows her to change places with foes and allies. This unstable witchcraft does a small amount of damage to her and the target. Choose Shadow Swap skill from the bottom panel and click the chosen target.
Let's mix it up a bit, shall we?
More skills will unlock as you progress through Hard West 2. Right now, though, you know everything you need to massacre those bandits in town. Good luck.
Got him!
Easy now. Keep it steady, girl. Seems like I can't get any more dead.
Let's see about you. Yeah?
Are you mad?
You go get him, dear. Going in, guns blazing. Here I go. Let's dance.
I will.
'Twas a bad call, Richie.
Better find my stuff. Die!
Take your time.
Boy! Oh, that's... wow.
But I was gonna... oh, yeah?
Hunker down is 25% bonus, full cover is 75%, and subtract your chance to hit at this range.
Done and done. Stick 'em, boys.
This seems like a really bad idea. But no risk, no reward.
I'll fuck you up, assholes. Steady.
Death approaches.
Ready when you are. Will do.
Ah, seriously?
Bitter? Me? I'm fucking loving this.
So now do I send Flint to do more attacks, cover my side, or flee to high ground?
Smart! I got this one. Sure. Woo-hoo-hoo! You're in for a ride.
That almost makes up for it. Almost.
I'll try. Woo! Just warming up, boys. Easy. Nope. No way.
Okay, get in there, laughing deer.
Bastards! Let's get him. Stick him, boys. Die, pig.
Leave some for me too. $5 says I'll get them.
Bastards! Damn. Die, pig.
Just point.
On the bright side, I've got lots of luck points
Yeah.
now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Ready when you are. I go. Roll the dice, gentlemen.
I got this one. Want to see me get real angry?
Patience.
Yeah? Need someone dead. Ah! I've been run out of much better towns than this.
Well now, who's next?
Yeah?
Trying to find an angle here.
Take your time. Easy. This one.
Yeah? Showtime. Will do. Eyes on the prize. Let's dance.
Hurtin' laughing, dear? Who's that foolish?
I'll try. Woo! Just warming up, boys. Hey, all you need to do is ask.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah.
One and only. All right, all right.
I'm still here. Shouldn't have pissed me off. This one.
Achievement unlocked, first time.
Is there anyone else after the head of my pal? That's what I thought.
This necklace has been passed down in Laughing Deer's family from father to son for generations. The bullseye chance bonus, this lens only works with melee weapons. Bullseye chance plus 15%. This Widowmaker also has a 15% bullseye bonus. It's a lot of stacks of bills for 30.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Alright, I guess it's the last round. Or do I get one round after this? Here, okay, never mind.